That's when you know you're in a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? A good, healthy relationship right there. You know, I get here to business this weekend, nigga. The business. Forget about that mattress. That mattress got to go in the trash now.
So this is the 3rd of April 2023. Skywatch. I ain't on Skywatch for a little while, but as you can see here, this is the work of your government, our government, a lot of people's governments around the world. They are consistently spraying chemicals in the consistently spraying chemicals in the sky. And for anybody who thinks these are just water vapor, then you're a fucking idiot. I'll tell you that to your face. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. This is not water vapor. These are chemicals being sprayed in the sky for a multitude of different reasons. As I've said in other previous Skywatch videos, it's used for cloud seeding. It's used to manipulate weather. Well, cloud seeding and manipulating weather, kind of the same thing. It's also used to block out the sun. And it's also, well, if they're doing those things, God knows what else is spraying in the sky, right? For us to breathe in. And people have done tests, collected samples, and there's all types of shit in it, you know. There's all types of chemicals, aluminium, barium, estrogenic chemicals in there, you know, all that stuff for what we're breathing in on a daily basis. Okay, you know, they're already putting estrogen and other chemicals in the food and water. Okay, and this is why we've seen, you know, I made a video before not too long ago about, you know, why women these days, the younger generation, why they all got fat asses, you know. It sounds funny, but it's because of what's in the water and the food. You know, there's estrogen in the food, in the water, all that stuff, in the sky. All right, so you eat that and then there's a side effect, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's not an undesirable side effect, but some guys will get it as well. Well, you know, not necessarily, you know, they'll get tits, you know. You got teenagers growing up, you know, and they've got titties and all that stuff. There's all the shit that they're eating, getting all the stuff that they're drinking, stuff that they're breathing in. Again, if you want to know why they're dimming the sun, these are all public documents you can find online. It's even on the government website, but it's classed as geoengineering. Okay, that's a little word I want to use it for, and I've been doing geoengineering for a while. But obviously they're ramping up their attempts, you know, because of what their goal, what the goal they've got, you know, the goal what they're trying to achieve. You know, all this stuff, what's in the sky, and it has big ramifications for all of us. You know, and the sky, you know, all the stuff we eat as well. You know, these have an effect on our endocrine system. I can't quite say that name properly, right? You know, so it's making, you know, it's lowering the testosterone levels in men, making men more docile. So if you've got men who are more docile, what does that mean? They're easily more controlled. They're easily more, yeah, so they're more compliant. Again, same goes with, you know, women. All these chemicals now in the sky making more, you know, it's making everybody more docile, more compliant, you know. Again, I could go on, but unfortunately people think this is just a conspiracy and all this stuff, but The problem is people are so thick, right? People are so thick and so stupid, right? The government know this, right? That's why they do things so blatantly. Because they know people are so fucking dumb. They can't see what's going on right in their face, okay? That's why the government do it. That's why they're just more openly, blatantly doing shit. You know? All we got to do is look at the, what do you call it? You know, those injections people had a few years ago and still get them now because of the pandemic and that, you know, people are still getting them now. Look what's happened since then. People are just dropping down. People are just fucking popping their clogs left, right and center, okay? Obviously not everybody. They're not looking to get rid of everybody straight away like that, obviously, because even the dumbest of these, even the dumbest of the general public will start to clock on then. But again, there's enough people to have enough who's had enough side effects and stuff like that, had enough problems with the heart and all this stuff, just dropping down dead, you know, and people still don't put two and two together. That's why they do these things blatantly. That's why they do it blatantly, because not only do they know that the general public won't clock on, you got a lot of idiots who think, you know, that their rebuttal is, you know, when you tell them what's going on, their rebuttal is, oh, well, why would they do it for? Why? What do you mean, why? If you think the fucking gov is for the people, then you're a fucking idiot. Like, this is, again, what I say about population control is not a fucking, it's not a conspiracy. They've openly talked about it. They've openly talked about it. You can find documents on it online if you research. It takes a little bit of basic research to find for yourself, and you will see it online, okay? You know? And then obviously other people would be like, oh, well, why would it spray it in the sky and wouldn't they breathe it in as well? Wouldn't it have an effect on their health as well? Well, listen here, motherfucker. Listen here, motherfucker. Yeah, so people are saying, oh, well, wouldn't it affect, you know, the people who, wouldn't it affect the people who have been spraying it as well, like the people who are in charge? Would it affect them? The answer is not really, no, because they've got access to brilliant medical care that's not which isn't readily available to the public, okay? They've got the best medical care, they've got the best, you know, so any of these toxins and that what are around in the sky, you know, whatever, they can, you know, they can do stuff to detoxify their body, right? The elites can do that. The elites can do that. The people in control can do that, okay? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about anybody else, as long as they got people, you know, doing what they're doing for them, you know, spraying the sky and whatever. As long as they don't give a fuck about them either, right? Because the people who are spraying the shit in the sky probably think, well, you know, you might ask yourself, well, what's gonna happen to them? Well, they're just following orders. Think about it, because these are all from the planes what are spraying this shit, they're all being sprayed from military air bases, okay? So it's the RAF. The RAF are the ones that fly these planes. Not only that, they've got drones as well, so they're just following orders. Think about it. Just like when the army goes to war, some might not like what they're doing, some might be against the war, but they just go, but they're so, you know, they're so blindly following all, they're just so compliant that they're just gonna follow orders, whether they believe in it or not, whether they want to go to war or not. They won't, you know, they'll do it because they're following fucking orders, okay? So I don't want to hear that argument. But again, if people think these are just normal things in the sky, you know, water vapor that spreads out, disperses and covers the whole sun, the whole sky, depending on what they want to do, whether they want to manipulate the weather, whether they want to dim the sun, you know, whatever they want to do, again, we all breathing in this shit. You don't know what they're spraying. You don't know what, we already know the stuff what they're spraying in the sky. Because obviously data have been collected in there, but you don't know what else they'll be sprayed in there, you know? They can be spraying a multitude of shit, all right? People, you know, and again, they're attacking people from all angles, from the sky, from the water, from the food, from, what do you call it? The injections, what people are being given. You know, they're coming at all angles, you know, all angles covered. So again, it's an attack on the it's an attack on the human race. And unfortunately, there's only a few of us know what's going on because our minds are clear. The people who don't know what's going on because their mind is not clear. Okay. These people are too busy at home watching Love Island, watching bullshit on TV. Their minds are so fucking programmed. Their minds are so full of junk. Yeah, it makes them unable to fathom what's the possibility of what's going on. It makes them unable to comprehend what's going on. It makes them unwilling to you know, actually think, hang on a minute, you know, this is not good. It makes them unable to do that, you know. All this shit what they're eating as well, the fluoride and that, the fluoride blocks your pineal gland, aka your third eye, you know. They've been trying to block out the pineal gland for a while, you know, with the fluoride and crap like that, and they've been doing it and it's worked, you know. Hasn't worked on everybody. That's why there's people like me who's awake, who understands what's going on, who can see it, okay? And you know, you block out the pineal gland, you know, you block out the ability to see things clearly, to understand things clearly, to, you know, you block out the pineal gland. It's just bad news, you know what I mean? You pretty much a robot at that point. You're pretty much a robot, okay? So, you know, bread and circuses. Go and study. Go and research the term bread and circuses. What does that mean? That's what's going on now. You know, all these distractions and shit. All the bullshit on TV, the bullshit. Just everywhere. You know what I mean? All distractions and that, and the dumbasses or most of the general public lap it up. Okay, makes some, you know, again, it makes you unable to social media as well. Again, it makes you unable to see what's really going on right in front of your fucking eyes, you know what I mean? And I can't, you know, it's just one of them. But again, luckily I wasn't affected by that, you know what I mean? Luckily they didn't fucking, you know, block my ability to see what the fuck's going on, you know? You know, you can try and educate people, but as much as possible. But some people will never get it. They refuse to get it. They you know, all hail the government. You know, the government's for the people. Blah blah blah. You know, whatever. But fuck these people, man. Fuck them. And you know, that was a bit of a rant for me, but you know, this is what you gotta deal with every day, you know. But you know, if people want to live in denial. People want to, you know, a lot of the time it's when people, it's half time, or a lot of the time it's when it doesn't affect certain people. They're the ones who are unwilling to. They're the ones who are just blind to see what's going on, you know. It doesn't affect them, or they're that dumb that they just think everything what's coming in now, all these control methods coming in, they just think that it's all for, you know, it's all good. So, oh, you know, it's good, yeah. All the clean air zones, you know, you can't drive in there without paying £10 if you drive in there. You can't, you know, if you drive in a city for you know, you shouldn't drive in a city, and should you? You know, why? You know, well, blah blah blah. You know, like these are the people who think these things are good. You know what I mean? All these clean air zones in all these cities popping up now. You know, people can't drive their cars in there unless they're electric. If you drive your car in there, you get charged slapped fucking £10 every time you go in there. Every time you go in that fucking zone, £10, boom. Yeah, 15-minute cities, all this shit going on. You know what I mean? Again, go Agenda 2030 is in full swing. Is in full swing right now. We've got another 7 years before the completion. Well, they want to get a lot of things in place by Agenda 2030. That's their goal. Again, you can go research Agenda 2030 because it's been publicly spoke about by the government. You know what I mean? If you do a bit of research, you'll see they've been on TV speaking about it. You can find it online. The government in the UK are they're part of the World Economic Forum. A lot of governments in Europe, in America, they're all part of the World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum, they're the one, they're all leading the Agenda 2030. They're all leading what's going on in this world right now. But hey, again, these are not. You can go on their website and see what they want to do. You know what I mean? They're telling you what they're doing, but people don't want to go and look on there though, because they don't want to look in there because they're afraid of being proven wrong. They're afraid of me proving them right, or no, proving them wrong. Sorry. They just want to be in denial. You can live in that in denial state all you want, whatever, cool. But hey, eventually you'll see what's going on, and all these people that fucking feel like trying to laugh at me, laugh at other people like me, what the fuck's going on. That's cool, man. Laugh at me, man. Laugh at all of us. That's cool. But don't say we didn't warn you, okay? And with that, I'm out.